Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this daily HODL show, which is not so daily anymore, but
It's still a show.
it's still a show. Oh man, Mr. M, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. The market is moving.
Yeah, exactly. The Cramer
Amazing.
curse may have been lifted, man.
It might be lifted. I mean, we don't want to say too much because we don't want to jinx it, but we might be free forever.
Free at last. Free at last. Thank God I'm free at last. You know what? I just realized we don't have these things recording.
Okay.
And this thing is like not pointing up enough. But here.
Do you want me to go and fix it on the other side?
If you can fix it on
give me
the
one
other side,
second.
yeah, that'd be great. Sorry about that. We were just talking about how the show is gonna be, and we got a little bit carried away here. Yeah, just tighten that up. There you go. Oh, you got the other webcam. Oh, I'll take that out of the way. There we go. Boom.
Stay higher?
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Because
It's good.
The screen is heavy, so just put the camera down.
Okay.
Sorted.
Yes, we're all good. We're all good now. So, you guys, I wish we had the Daily Holiday Show on Monday or Tuesday when we found out that Cramer had.
I know.
That would have been funny.
I was like, okay, that's it. Back it up.
We were like,
It's over.
why you have to ruin our October, man?
Going to zero, man.
Why?
It's going to zero.
Why? Exactly.
You had one job, you know?
Bitcoin is going to zero.
I know. Just stay silent. Right?
Exactly.
Wow. Anyways, we're happy now. We are excited that Bitcoin is breaking out. Same with Ethereum, Solana. There is still a chance, right, that Cramer gives us a big smackdown. Hopefully, stay silent.
Exactly. See, our friend says it went to 112. We know, but usually it drops.
Yeah, usually, yeah,
It's
exactly.
just
It's
like
not. It's usually it's
heavy.
crushing.
Yeah. So it was a correction, but it
But it was
wasn't
not the real
Cramer
Yeah,
correction.
Cramer correction. No. Exactly. So, with that said, right? Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. Also, head over to Mr. M's podcast, right? And that's Maurizio
Yes.
Pedrozelli
Yes.
Grazioli.
Bravissimo.
Now, did I get the middle name right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's correct. You can do Pedrazzoli or Pedrazzoli.
Pedrazzoli.
There you go. Perfect. Right, bravo.
Grazzoli.
Bravissimo.
I got the Grazzoli right.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
All right. I'm getting there. I'm learning slowly. Man,
Nice,
you know
nice.
what? It's I'm married to a German, and like I'm trying to do German thing. And,
Yeah, no, I can't. German, no.
What?
Nah. I can do
I'll pass.
I can do French, Portuguese, Spanish, but German is nah.
Oh damn!
How about no?
How about new?
How about new?
I can't do that. By the way, I've seen in the comments, guys, yes, I will be going to Amsterdam for the Bitcoin conference, November 13 and 14.
Yes. Let me
And if
just
you-
look that up.
If you need to purchase some tickets for the event, which you should totally attend because last year was super fun, you can use my name and you get a 10% off. By the way, tickets are going to increase. Is it next week? Monday, I think. So make sure if you don't have any, if you scroll down.
Please tell me you pinned it. Oh,
I haven't, but I'm going to tweet again today. So
pin that,
it's going to
dude.
be, I know, I'm going to pin it.
Come on, man,
Repost
you're
it
gonna
and
be-
tweet it.
you're gonna be going there.
I know. It's a bit of a down.
How people gonna know that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you're supposed to search this.
There you go. That's the one.
Really, dude?
I know.
Pin.
Pin. I'll pin it. I'll retweet it and pin it. Yeah. Because the tickets, the price is going up, I think, next week on Monday, and it's going to go up 20% or something. So if you haven't purchased your tickets, go and do it and use my name as a discount. Last year, I loved it. I was able to speak to Adam back. It was amazing. So this year is going to be equally awesome. It's a shame that you are going somewhere else, right? You can't join.
Yeah, I'm going to the CCCC event, right? And that's lots of fun. That's crazy
Yeah.
fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. That's just amazing. So, yeah. All
Exactly.
right.
So if you guys are in the Netherlands, just stop me, say hello, let's connect.
You know, I should ask them for a coupon code or something like that. Maybe for my... Yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Look, this morning I saw this meme and I was like, wait. Do I know that? I know that guy.
Same here. Looks familiar.
After investing in crypto, me after investing in crypto, like the top G out there. I know I've seen him a couple of times.
Yeah. And so you could be the top G, right? Very simple. You could either come over to our school and learn a little bit about Bitcoin, right? Or you can head over to, what's it called? Well, you know what? Actually, I'll save it for later.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
This is the dessert.
Yeah, save it for later. But this is where you can buy some Bitcoin if you want to, right? Just head over to x.dj15.com. All right. So later on, we'll tell you how to actually be the next, Bitcoin millionaire right here, like me. And I'll show you.
Biggest legend.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This is a question for you. So Bitcoin has 2 decent liquidity cluster. Ted pointed out, and you teach me that whenever there are pool of liquidity, well, usually the markets takes them. Now, do you think we are going to take the top or the bottom first?
The bottom does not looks tiny.
It's tiny compared to the bottom, to the top, right? So it looks like we're going to the top first.
Looks like it. I mean, it's going to probably have to scare these people a little bit. Come back down. It might scare them by coming back down to the gap. But this gap might be the last gap. That might be the gap that nobody wants access to. But look, I'm just curious. Let me just take a look at.
No worries.
I'm curious and see how badly this liquidity is. Oh, it's still up there, yeah. Oh, it's increased a little bit. Yeah. Let me just refresh this. Sorry, because it's been a while since I looked at it. I've been busy at other things.
Ooh.
But yeah. I mean, it's relative to this one back here. It's nothing, but look at that. They're matching now a little bit. No, but you see, there's a lot more.
There's more on the top.
In the top, because it's like you got to count this both of them here, right? This is only one line.
True. True.
So yeah.
So it looks like we're going up before we're going down.
Yeah, and this is way down here at 94 anyway. So these two in comparisons are like, this is nothing compared to up here. It's
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And we still have a CME gap at 110, I think right? So, but that could be closed. I mean, it's difficult to say when, of course, but it could be on the way down when we enter the bear market.
Exactly, when the bear market comes, it could close the gap. So don't count on it. Right?
Just yet.
It's 70% accurate. It's not 100%. Okay.
Fair enough. Now this is the bomb right here. This is the kind of stuff you learn if you watch and join the school. Even if you bought one Bitcoin at the top of every single cycle, you would have turned $90,000 in $470,000.
Boom!
Boom! Boom!
Just dollar cost average. So what does that mean? Just buy. Okay, should I buy now? No. Buy. Should I buy now? Buy.
Yeah, but it's going lower. You can buy more when it crashes. I know. Just buy. Buy and just forget you have it. That's even better advice, like Da Vinci said. You buy on a consistently base and you forget you have it. That's it.
Did you know my wife's sister, right? She keeps having cash waiting on the sidelines to buy.
She's waiting for the price going lower.
Yeah.
I know.
She's going to be waiting a long time.
I know, but
everybody waits a long time that says, you know what, I'm going to wait for the price to go lower for Bitcoin. Don't do that. That is the wrong thing to do. That will actually make you poorer. But you're going to probably do it anyways. And you'll learn the hard way. Or one may never learn at all. But if you do learn, you're going to wish you learned it sooner. So learn now. Buy now. Don't wait. Buy your Bitcoin today. Or even Satoshis.
Exactly. And look at this. This shows that if you were purchased only the top, you would have made 90K into 470. Imagine if you had a DCA and you would have bought consistently, even the bottoms. That would be like, I don't know how much, but it would be much higher.
Exactly.
Damn. Always a good time to buy Bitcoin.
Always. And there's lots of applications that you can go online actually to find my Bitcoin DCA estimate, right? And then you can just put in how much, if you would DCA $100 from here to this point, how much you would make. You can do that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, we have a class on that one. So if you stay tuned for our course, of course. All right, another interesting one from Elliot. Shout out to Elliot, which I've met last year in Singapore. Bitcoin is about to close this gap. Okay, so as you can see, we have the global M2 supply in yellow, and Bitcoin is about to say, I'm coming. You know,
Yeah.
buckle up.
Altcoin's about to burn a hole in the suit.
I am not sure about that one.
Exactly.
I guess it depends which altcoin.
Exactly. That's true. That's true. Depends on which altcoin you're talking about.
But moon time's ahead. Yeah, agree on that one.
100%.
I mean, October has started. So far,
Look,
we're doing
from 26 to
64. Damn. Yeah, it's interesting. Last night we did a live show. It was what 49. Yeah, in the middle. It was in yellow.
Okay. Alrighty.
I don't mind it. You know, we haven't even seen extreme.
I know we haven't seen extreme.
This is nuts. And look at this. September closed at 5%, and October is already about 5-ish, 4 something, 4.3, 4.2.
Yeah. Feeling good about October. Then look, this is feeling good.
Healthy inflows on September 30th. We had 430 million.
We're the last 3 days over Billy.
Exactly. Billy. What's a Billy among friends? Can we check on Ethereum and Solana? Ethereum should be
Yeah, at least Ethereum should be.
okay. Whoa, 546. Wow, this is Bitcoin number. Solana. Should we want to do this?
Somebody check on Solana.
Somebody check us out. Ooh, 30 million.
Ooh,
It's kicking.
little boy, little kid. Yes, it's a little baby kicking and screaming.
Exactly.
Yeah, hey, is this kicking the ball like a little kid? Yeah, doing good, doing good, kid.
Doing good, yeah. Doing good. Not completely dead.
Oh, damn. I wonder how the treasuries are going, right? Let's see. Is this? No, that's not what I wanted.
Do you think it's going to be, what was it, 17?
Bitcoin treasuries, right? Bitcoin treasuries.
should have
There
it
it
there.
is there.
Was it 17 last time? 17 point something? Yeah, 17.6.
Nothing.
Okay.
No movement.
No major changes.
Zero movement.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was hoping there was some sideways, some movement. But hey, we've got an offer for you guys, right? Nice 15-day exclusive offer, right? Where basically, you know what, you get 3 months in the class, you get access to everything in the class, basically. And then, of course, you get $600 in Satoshis back, tSAT, by the way. And then also, right, it's only for, we're going to give you a discount on the future classes
For the year. Yeah.
For the year.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Exactly.
This is quite important.
Yeah, only a few spots left. And it's only $7.49.
But for me, guys, the real value here is you have 1 hour with DaVinci private, and you can ask him anything you want, and just the hour alone could
We have a limited time offer for
Honestly.
you. If you miss the last,
if you have a portfolio or if you wish to build a portfolio, that hour is going to give you a lot back.
yes,
So
exactly.
Yep.
All right, let's. It's about that time, guys. That normally we would get into the soap and towels, but we're just tired of getting filthy.
yeah,
We decided, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to be dirty.
it's too many showers.
Exactly.
It's too much headache.
Exactly. Right? And it's all fun and games, right? Till somebody loses all their money.
Exactly.
I know the saying is it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye, but yeah. And we're done. We're done.
And also, to be honest, even though we were saying don't do this, you guys were doing it. So yeah, it's probably not the best.
Yeah, exactly. But it was fun though.
It was super fun. 100%. And we still have Peppa Pig. We're not going to sell it, right?
Oh man, I'm thinking of dumping all my meme coins, including Peppa Pig, unfortunately, because it's
Peppa
like,
Pig?
I'm like, I have to hold the example, I guess. I figure, I don't know, because it doesn't make any sense. Why are we doing that? Why am I holding Peppa Pig? Why?
It's going in deep.
Why?
For the third bloodline.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It was honestly,
It was a mascot for the show, and it just
and it was for our fun, right?
exactly. It was
So
just for
that's
fun.
the thing.
And I don't know, guys. So if you have some Peppa Pig, dump it first.
Yeah, dump
right?
it, dump everything. Just buy Bitcoin.
Exactly,
That's it.
and dump it, and then you know what you're gonna buy? You're gonna buy tSATs, right? And I know there's a lot of questions here, right? A lot of people want to know what's this all about, right? And you can see, how did I read this? How do I read let me just zoom in on this, right? Because it's like, this seems a little bit confusing. You seem a little bit lost in this. Basically, you see these big numbers here, right? You see, what's this? Only 52K liquidity. Well, we're just starting off, so I'm going to add more liquidity to this, of course, no problem. But this big number, 25 billion? Da Vinci, this sounds like a scam, you might say. Well, it's because the number of coins I made, right, are locked into a smart contract. It's 21 trillion. Those coins can't be escaped from that contract. So most of them are held in that contract. And that's what a market cap is. It's how much coins there are times the price. That's it. It's a fully diluted market cap. But so you can actually find what the actual market cap is of this particular coin. And I'm going to add it here. I'm going to add it here later on. I should have added here. But anyways, you can see, right, you can buy $1 worth of $1. Just get $1, guys. $1. That's all you need.
844 sats.
844 sats, right? If you guys do buy this, right, it's really easy to buy it. If you already know how to buy meme coins and crap like that, you just head over to type in, let's see here, tSAT.dj15.com into your browser, and it takes you to Radium, where you can actually go, hey, yeah, I understand, this is a new coin, yeah, yada, 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 and buy it that way. But there's some other ways to do it, right? Which requires a little bit more work, but you can actually reduce your fees, right? And it's a lot cheaper, right? Because whilst this thing could drift, right? Right now it has no drift, right? At this time, right? Percentage drift. And there is a bot no bot, I haven't built the bot yet, but that's just me making sure that the drift doesn't move away, right? Yep. Because it's always pegged to 1-to-1 with Bitcoin, so there shouldn't be a massive drift, right? Now there's 1%, 0.1% drift, right? As we speak.
Yeah.
And so if you want, always zero drift, so you don't want to pay more. You don't want to pay that extra 0.1%
in fees, yeah.
In fees, well, it's not fees. It's just because of the drift of the price.
Yeah, sorry, it's not fees. Yeah.
You can actually buy some TBTC and convert it. So once you have TBTC, you convert, you sell, you put in, and you connect your wallet here on this website, and then you can convert your TBTC to tSATs, and it's always fixed at that ratio.
That's awesome.
Of 1 to 100, and you don't have to lose out on the movement. So you guys got some special information that really will help you save on your, what's it called? Buying of tSATs, right? So if that's what you want to do, right? But of course, doing it the Radium way is probably a lot easier. Yeah. And it's not a big deal, like 0.1%. What's that?
Exactly. This is a good question. Isn't better buying sats on the Bitcoin network? Well, it depends, because if you have Solana, for example, and if you want to enter into the sats, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so let's just say you have Solana. That's one way. Yeah, that's true. It's going to take you a lot. Let's say you want to put $1 or $20, right? $10 into. How much is it going to cost you to buy it on the Bitcoin network? Oh, that's right. Anywhere from a dollar, anywhere from 50 cents to $3.
Exactly.
Does it make sense when the same
you want to buy
thing,
$5 or
when you want to buy $5 here, the cost is like what, maximum of what, 11 cents, if that? No, that would be crazy amount. Just that. 11 cents. It's more like a penny.
Not even mentioning to swap. So if you have, let's say you have $10 on Solana and you want to buy Satoshis, you have to swap your Solanas into something on an exchange, and then with that something, swap it again for Bitcoin.
Exactly.
So there is two jumps. And like Da Vinci said, if you want to go, that let's say you want to use the Lightning Network and you go direct, the fee is going to be a punch in the face, right?
Exactly.
So,
Especially the Lightning Hour. It's
so-
a slap in the face.
exactly. That's another good question. So what happens if Solana collapses?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, because it's sometimes
It's a really appropriate question because, judging by the track record, could have sometimes online.
Well, here's the thing, right? All the Bitcoins that are backed up are backed. So basically, you will have, because if Solana collapses, it's a database, right? It's a record of who has what. If it collapses, the record stops moving, right? There's no more incremental records. But guess what? There's actual Bitcoin backed up.
Exactly.
So everybody who has tSATs or TBTC has a record of ownership of the Bitcoin,
Satoshis.
right, on the Bitcoin network. That's why. And so there will be someone will there will be a community working together to build some application to actually allow people to cash into their Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network. There you go. Because it's a database, right? So you just have to read the database and then prove that, okay, well, I own those Bitcoin on that database.
Yep.
And move it to, okay, so then I could take it from this stored area, which is an application basically that connects to, what's it called? Ethereum, actually. It's actually connected, the Bitcoin is actually connected through Ethereum, and then wormholed to Solana. So that's how it works. So if it collapses, usually they'll probably just give you the BTC. If Solana collapses, they'll give you the BTC on the Ethereum network, since that's where, if Ethereum's still running too.
Exactly.
Right? So again, that's how it works, right? And so you don't have to worry about any losses should Solana go down. The issue would be if the loss is if Solana collapses and all the records are lost, which can that be when it's a decentralized system, right?
Exactly.
Some people, somewhere has to have records of everything, right?
Yeah.
I hope.
Some people are saying in the chat, which is not it's a good question actually. Are you planning to do the same with other chains, like maybe, I don't know, Cardano, Ethereum,
Yes.
Caspa?
Yes.
So you can go into tSAT from all the blockchains, right?
Yes. Of course.
That's not a bad question.
Of course, because this is very novel, right? And when I started building it, the first thing I asked was, right? Satoshi asked, and Satoshi actually built this, not me. But was, hey, does this exist somewhere on the network? Somewhere, like, does somebody have one of these things so that I could just buy Satoshis, right? And because that just makes sense. It's such psychologically better. And it said no. And so that's why I started building it. Then I asked this question: is there a fixed ratio trading system so that I can, trade between two assets in a fixed rate? So knowing that one side, the other is always equal.
So it's one-on-one.
One-on-one, no matter what. It can't be stopped. It said no. And I said, well, I'll build that. And it said, this is a great idea. This could be a actual, what's it called? A primitive, what they called it. That's what the AI system called it, a primitive. What does that mean? Well, did you know tokens on Solana is not what's it called? Sort of like it's part of I'm losing my words here. A token is basically a program. That's all it is. They created a primitive program, like a smart contract, that allows you to do tokens. That's called a primitive.
Yeah.
There's the primitive that allows you to store, like, the images of what the token is. That's a separate, called the metadata. That's called a primitive, right? And this could become a primitive too, because it's now something that people could understand. Oh yeah, I'm going to store it in my FRT. It's like every time I think about FRT, I think fart. Fixed asset ratio trading. Yeah, fart.
Yeah.
If I said fixed asset ratio trading, yes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
FRT, right? If I trade it here, And I realized, this could become something big. And it's really cheap to set one up, right? To set up a pool that's fixed ratio between the two. And I'm going to be using this for other things. Like, for example, I'm going to be getting out, as I said, I'm going to be getting out of meme coins and stuff like that. So I will be getting rid of a lot of my meme coins, guys. I'll be selling my meme coins off, and I already started. I had a main wallet, remember?
Yeah, you told me.
That everybody was throwing meme coins at. Well, I started dumping all of those things out. I'm clearing everything. I'm actually going to clear out most of my altcoins. I'm going to focus 100% on tSATs. I'm going to be putting all my energy, all my liquidity from all other tokens into this, so that one, you'll have lots of liquidity here. So whatever liquidity I get from all the meme coins, it's going in here over the next month. All of it will go there. Right?
It's amazing.
And what will that do for you? Well, that will prevent this from going. See, right now it's 0.1%. That will prevent that from going up too fast. So if you have $500 or $100, you can buy this and you won't move this, and you can get it at the right exchange by buying it.
Yep.
But if you got $10,000, well, dog, you're gonna move the price like maybe 0.6%, right? So I want to be able to get those people to be able to buy and not have it move
Yep.
the price by 0.1%.
It makes sense.
0.6%.
But and also those are the one they have the $5, the $10, $15. So it's the perfect.
Yeah, so it's perfect for the guys who have a few dollars, and that's all you should be buying for now, right? At a time. If you want to buy a little bit at a time, if you want a dollar cost average, you can do that. You can't do it automated right now because it's not a trusted token. You just have to come back and buy. And just know that, I've already did a video today on how this all works, that and why it's like this, right? That it's that the tSATs, the majority of the tSATs are locked away, and your Bitcoins are locked away. So no one can touch them, right? No one can cheat you out of it. Not me, not anyone else. So that's how it works.
Exactly. I remember in the end, you were buying Satoshis, right? That's it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more, right, we have the school, right? So if you head over to our school, b4b.davincij15.com, right, you could learn how to buy and sell Bitcoin whenever you need.
Exactly.
For free.
For
free
free.
classes. And we'll add some classes on how to do TBTC as well for the free people. All right.
Exactly. Amazing. Should we do a quick Q&A? There are
let's do it.
a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
So there's one for me, which is nice. Mr. M, when did you buy the first BTC? What price? $220. It was 2013. In 2013, Bitcoin is done from $200-ish to 1,280, I want to say, or somewhat in the region. But obviously, I didn't know what I was doing, so I did. I don't want to say lost. I invested a lot, and it comes in that way, right?
Yeah,
so
it was an investment in your education.
Exactly. You always have to pay one way or another. David says, so it is just tied directly to Bitcoin movements, tSATs.
Yes, it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly. Nothing else. And there will be times when it slightly goes out of whack, because if you're buying it, right, you can see it there is a price for it. And so there could be a stampede of people coming in to buy at the same time, which causes the price to go out of whack, but it will eventually come back into adjustment.
Exactly. Chris says, hey Maurizio, ciao Maurizio and Da Vinci. How can I buy tSATs without a wallet?
You have to have a wallet.
You have to Solana, right?
Yeah, you have to have Solana. So you have to go log in and create a this is about ownership, right? To own Bitcoin, you need a wallet. To own tSATs, you're going to need a wallet. Now you can say, well, I could just own my Bitcoin on an exchange. Well, then you don't own it. I could own my Bitcoin on an ETF. Well, then you don't own it.
It's not yours, yeah. It's a IOU from someone else, right?
Exactly. The difference between tSAT and your Bitcoin is that, and Bitcoin at your exchange is that it's a decentralized system. It's an algo system that stores your Bitcoin, that stores your wealth. There is no third party saying, "Well, we kind of spent it all." So sorry.
I love to, but I don't have it.
Exactly. Right? So by owning a wallet and owning your crypto, no one's going to be able to say that. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, no, they'll never do that. Yeah, you're probably right. But they might most likely pay you back only in dollars.
Exactly. Because they owe you
That's all
a
they owe.
promise in dollars the
all
moment
they owe
of the
you.
exchange, right?
That's all they owe you.
It is what it is.
And if you don't learn from history, which most of you don't, and you're going to refuse to believe this, and that's your fault, right? Because history has shown over and over again, this is the same thing that's happened. There's no examples of it not fracking happening. Anytime the government runs out of money, and which they do every time they print money, they go into the printing money phase, they come and say, well, we need more money, so we'll take yours. And they do it by simply printing more money and taking your actual real asset, which is crypto right now, and give you the paper and say, thank you very much for coming out.
Like the done with gold, remember, back in the days.
And so in this case, they're going to manipulate the price of Bitcoin so that Bitcoin drops, right? And you can say, well, wait a minute, it's not going to drop on decentralized exchanges. Yeah. Some of them they will be able to manage, and the others they won't. But they'll give you whatever the price is when they freeze it, because they do freeze the stock market and any other market whenever things go out of whack. They'll freeze it at some sort of price and give it to you at that price. And then all of a sudden when the market opens, well, it's no longer that price.
Yep.
Now is it?
Not anymore. Exactly.
This is a historical behavior.
We've seen over and over.
So do not allow a third party that's subjected to the government to hold your crypto.
Yep. Amen. We have a bunch of good questions.
Okay,
how many do you want to do?
Got lots of time. Got like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Well, first of all, thank you, Chris. Hey, guys. How you both doing on this fine evening? First time watching here, and I'm loving it so far. Well, remember, thank you, by the way. This is going to happen every single week, right? So technically it should be Friday, but I can't tomorrow. So Da Vinci was kind enough to change the date for me. Okay, Carlton Way says, do you guys think we are going beyond 200,000? And if that's the case, what are the catalysts that are going to take us there? Over 200K? Oof. I don't know. I have a 180, 190 as a target. I don't know what you think.
Exactly. It's going to be a difficult ride because, the governments and Federal Reserve know that, hey, if this takes off too heavily, people will feel that there's something wrong with the dollar. So it's very difficult to say that this is going to go to over 200K. Yeah,
but that's what we say. We say in the course. We actually recorded a class last week. Do not marry to a number specifically, because the chances of you touching on that number are very small. But what you can do, you can DCA in and DCA out. So if you feel like the sentiment is kind of warming up, you can start selling if you want to do that, even though the best is just forget you have it. No financial advice. But if you want to trade with some of your portfolio, I wouldn't wait to 200,000. Also, there is a psychological barrier there.
And Bitcoin likes to surprise people, so it might surprise us.
Exactly. So we never know. But it's difficult to say. I would say don't marry on a specific number per se. So it's just a fixed treasury. Is asking about the tSATs, I guess.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Basically, that's what it is.
But it allows you to see your Bitcoins grow, right, in Satoshis rather than in like fractions of a Bitcoin, right? And it makes you feel like you're growing something.
Instead of having 0.000007, you'll have 150,000.
And I don't care if you will say, what's the no difference? Yes, it is, because there most people, right, think like this. There's a joke going around, right? This lady goes to a pizza joint and says, and sits down and she orders the pizza and they ask, well, do you want it in 8 slices or 12 slices? And she says, in 12 slices, because I'm hungry. I'd rather have more.
It's one freaking pizza. Hello. Yeah, I know.
This is human behavior,
Yeah.
right? You can't stop it. It is what it is. Stop trying to point out the obvious stupidity of it and accept it, right? People like to see bigger numbers.
Exactly. And the more Bitcoin is going to grow, the vast. And by the way, some people, they don't even know they can purchase a fraction.
No, they can't. They don't.
They don't even know.
They don't know, right? Do you know how many times this has been asked here? I can't afford a Bitcoin. Well, okay, dude, you can't afford a Bitcoin? Well, guess what? Can you afford, let me just bring this up, sorry.
When you're ready, I'll switch on the screen.
Can you afford, I could have had it just, okay. Yeah, Satoshi 15, how much is it? I'm bringing it now. How much is, can you afford $1 to get 843 of these? It's like, it's not even a penny. Can you afford that? Not even a penny for one?
Because if you can't, well, you should probably come up with a plan to afford to have $1.
Exactly.
Which is
Please. Yeah, you need a plan for that.
Yeah, exactly. But this is why we started the school, right? Because one of the most asked question is, is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? Should I wait until it goes? So there is a lot of education goes before you even considering. And how do you save money? What is money? All that kind of stuff. So, okay, do you have $1? Awesome. Then
there you go, look.
You have 843 sats.
Exactly.
That's it.
Huge.
Instead of 0.0000.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is going to make you go,
yeah.
Okay, well then. Plus the fees, like we discussed. And everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And the fees on Solana are next to nothing.
Exactly.
So you don't feel any loss on that dollar. There you go. Boom.
Exactly. Indeed. Let's see. So Bitcoin target for October. Well, the real answer is doesn't matter. Because if you buy for, again, the long time, right? We've showed you earlier in the show that even if you would have bought every single top, you would have made from $90,000, $470,000. So who cares unless you are a short-term trader, which, it's very difficult to be successful at that, right? Who cares? I can say for the sake of it, we might go 10, 15, 20% up, but I don't think it matters, right? Who cares? Think long term, right?
Exactly.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so by the way, I'm going to be giving away, for all the people who hodl here, right? Whilst I struggle to get all the important people to understand what I'm trying to build here, I'm going to be giving away 1,000 Satoshis. Now, this is $1, just as a thank you, right, to every single holder that's here that has purchased so far. You'll get airdropped 1,000 Satoshis. So if you haven't purchased one, I might as well just purchase $1, right, and just get a free $1 back, right, and that's it. Just as a thank you. Hey, just buying the $1 worth of Satoshis, because I'm sure it won't be a million of you guys.
Exactly. Nice. Bobby said, I bought 600K tSATs. I mean, there you go. You have Satoshis. Well done.
There you go. There you go. You've already started your journey into Satoshis, right? And that's how you do it, right? That's 600K. People are going to be looking back on you. So, wow, you got 600K of Satoshis? Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like we're saying, $1 over 800 sats, right? So that's appealing. And by the way, this is how it works. Whenever you have new retail entering the market, they'll go on CoinGecko and they'll say, that coin over there, if I buy $50, I have 10,000 of those. Whether that one over there, I have 0.000001. I don't care what they are. I want more. So I'm going to buy, because that's, like you said, psychology.
Exactly. That's exactly what XRP is doing.
Besides brainwashing, yeah.
Exactly.
I know, and it works. Like you said, the pizza was such a good example.
Yeah.
How many slices? Well, I'm more hungry, so I'll take 16 slices.
Yeah, you can.
Because I feel like I can eat them today. I know.
You can't explain this to people, man.
Yeah.
It's just not happening. So why try? So instead, come to them, right? Bitcoin won't go to them. If they won't go to Bitcoin, you bring Bitcoin to them.
Exactly.
And this is the way you get it done, right? And I'm going to lose a lot of sleep over this. I'm going to get this thing done. I'm going to be pushing a lot of my Bitcoins into this, right? And just, supporting this network, right? Because I really feel that this is something that the people need. And so, yeah, if you don't mind, I should have put this in what's it called? I need some help here on Jupiter. You can get it on X. Let's see here. X.com. And let me just find the link so that you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. I got my profile here.
Nice.
Profile. You guys know how to get to X, right? X.com. And if you scroll down right here, if you click here, and if you could hit the like, I'm going to be giving away $100 of tSAT to everyone that hits the likes here. So right now, there's quite a few guys, 8 likes. That really helps move this process, and I appreciate it. You have to have a blue tick on your X account. You have to be verified in order to hit the like here. So that will help actually get this thing going. So I'd really appreciate that if you just hit the likes here today. Thanks.
Nice. And before we go back to the school tonight, we have our first. Our second. So I was about to say show. I said first. I don't know why, but the private call.
Yeah, the private
students.
Yeah, for the students. So looking forward to that. It's going to be a great educational course. We're going to give them some serious tips on making some money.
Dude, I'm taking
today.
Notes.
Yes.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, you're going to. Because we talked about one way, and you were like, "Oh,
what?" I know.
Just today, right before we started the show.
I know.
And so we're going to be talking about that in the class. So this is why the class actually is up. The price is up a little bit, right? Hang on, let me just log in. Let's see if I got to log in.
We have a good amount of people, great questions coming in. There's a good vibe. I'm really enjoying it.
There we go. Okay, guys, we have right now time offer for you.
That's the video. Thank you.
Right now, the live classes are now $300 because the amount of value you're getting, it's like, come on, man. Dude. Really? Dude.
Yeah, it was before it was it was into 100 territory, and it was like, nah, we can't. It's just too.
I know. After the first test class of, how we did a test class.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I gotta raise the price, man.
I know. It was. It's an hour, and people have literally a lot of chance to ask questions. So yeah, it's a ton of value right there. Like I said, if you want to build a portfolio, if you have a portfolio, this is gonna save you.
Exactly.
Or give you the option to make a lot of money.
You're going to make that $300 back.
Easy. Like the lady who asked you about taxes, she saved thousands.
Exactly.
So she paid a class for 35 years.
I know, and she didn't even pay for a class, too, because she got the promo where she's getting $60 back.
I know.
More.
Yeah.
She's getting her money back and $60, right? As a gift.
I know. That's insane. Yeah.
So... Yeah,
it's great value there. So, really happy.
So you could always get this promotion and get this class, all for 3 months, and see what we're talking about.
And get 600 back.
And so the class would only be $150. Jesus.
Not mentioning the 1 hour with you private, which is worth a lot. So yeah, that's why I said to you, wow, this is a big one.
Yeah. You guys are always going to walk away with more value when you come in here. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Okay.
Exactly.
Any other more questions?
Let me see. Mike says they say AI can crack Bitcoin in 5 years. Then what happens?
Who's they?
Yeah, and then think about what happens to everything else. If they can crack the most safe and secure
Crack it
network.
how?
Yeah, but even
What do
if,
you mean?
let's say that they are someone, whatever, and they manage to crack Bitcoin, what the hell happens to your bank account?
What happens to the nuclear codes?
Yeah.
Because it's running off the same system.
Yeah, then we go back to
What happens then?
cave and apes kind of scenario. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest. That's FUD, as we say, right?
And here's the thing, right? All encryption, the truth is all encryptions will get broken, but Bitcoin knows that. People who created Bitcoin knows that, right? And they designed it in such a way so that if the encryption gets broken, you don't get your coins stolen. What? Oh, well, you'll learn more about that in school.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Thank you, guys. That was, we can see a bunch of friends tuning in, which is nice. But yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you. How many followers, how many viewers do we have? Oh, not bad, not bad.
We have about close to 2,500 overall with X and YouTube together.
All righty. All right. Thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Cheers.